everyone, and welcome back to the spooky kitchen with me and good old Mr. Skeleton. It has been a minute since we've been here in the spooky kitchen, so I'm so excited to be here. I'm excited you're here. And if you haven't hung out with us here in the spooky kitchen before, first of all, welcome to the spooky family. We're excited to have ya. Or maybe you've been around here but you haven't dabbled in the spooky kitchen videos. And what we do around here is we just hang out, jab our jaws, and make a little something tasty and a little something spooky. Sometimes it's in your face spooky, like skull pizza pockets, and sometimes it's just something simple like a corn chowder in a spooky bowl. But we always try to make it a little spooky or add a little spooky flair to it, so you never know where the spooky wind will blow. How many times can I say spooky? I don't know. But you never know where the spooky wind will blow us around here. Anyways, I'm so excited for today's spooky kitchen episode because I have not had this dessert in so long. Today we're gonna do two variations of a dirt dessert. And I used to love, or dirt and worms, or I don't know what you called it growing up. We called it dirt and worms, or just a simple dirt dessert. We're not doing worms. We're gonna do something else. I got a little something we're gonna play around with. Anyways, I'm gonna do two variations of a dirt dessert. One is gonna be spooky, and one is gonna be more spring-like. That way, if you're like me, and at home, I make everything with a little bit of a spooky flair. But when I'm bringing something to an Easter breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever it is, and you know, my 86-year-old grandma is there, I might not bring a full-blown, you know, tray of deviled egg eyeballs. They might just be deviled eggs. Although with these dirt cups, these dessert dirt cups, you can maybe do both. Bring the spooky version and the spring version, and then people can choose their mood, whichever one they want. And also, if you have fellow spooky people in your family or alternative people in your family, they may appreciate the spooky version, which I know I would. If I saw that at my family gathering, I'd be like, oh, I'm taking this one. But it just depends on what you're going for. So do whatever. You can elevate the spookiness, you can tone it down a little bit, whatever you want to do that works for you and your family, whatever gathering you're having. Or if you're making this at home as your own little dessert, you can add all your own flair to it, make it your own. I would love to see it, by the way. If you do that, take a picture. If you want to post it on the Facebook group, I'll have the Facebook group linked in the description box for you if you have not joined it yet. Or if you want to share it on Instagram in your stories or whatever, just make sure you tag me off all my socials down in the description box. My mouth is moving faster than my brain per usual. And I'd love to see your dirt desserts and your take on it. But I'll tell you the spooky flair we're doing here as we get a little closer. Okay, longest story longer, I'm gonna do two variations of this dirt dessert. I'm gonna do a classic dirt dessert with Oreo cookies and the pudding mixture and whatever. We're gonna play around with some colors and do some stuff like that. So I'm gonna do a classic version, and I'm gonna do a sandy version, I think. And maybe this is gonna be a sand dessert because I'm gonna use the Golden Oreos and do something that looks a little bit more springy with the Golden Oreos. So we're gonna do a springy version and a spooky version, and that's what we're doing. I'm gonna be using today, I'm so excited for this dessert because I haven't had a dirt dessert since I found out I had celiac disease, and that was like 18 years ago. So I probably haven't had a dirt dessert in probably over 20 years, which is just wild. I love dirt desserts or dirt and worms or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Let me know what you call it down in the comments because there might be other names for it. But anyways, I haven't had one in so long. I'm so excited. But they came out with it, and this has been out for a couple years. I just haven't dabbled in any desserts with it. They came out with the gluten-free Oreos a couple years ago, and I'm so excited to use these. And they have the gluten-free golden Oreo. So I'm gonna use this for the sand dessert. You don't have to use gluten-free. If you're not gluten-free, just use the good old-fashioned Oreos. I'm also gonna mention some things as we get into this. I'll mention some vegan options, some sugar-free options, stuff like that, just in case you have certain dietary restrictions and all that kind of stuff. So because I know what it's like to watch a cooking video or whatever, and you're like, I can't eat that, can't have it. So I'm gonna try to incorporate what I can as we go and talk about what I would maybe do, but I don't know. I'm not a dietitian or nutritionist or whatever. Clearly, We're making dirt dessert, everybody. Right, Mr. Skeleton? You need to behave, sir. I had to hang him up by his head on the cabinet because he kept sliding off the cabinet, or sliding off the counter. So here we are. Anyways, okay. What are we doing? I don't even know. I'm plugging in stuff. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna have the full recipe down in the description box for you. So if you want this recipe, I'll put it down there. I got these cups. You guys can use whatever cups you have. I got these plastic cups because I figured I could use them for the holidays and everything else too. So I can always reuse these. But I got these plastic cups. Hold on. Just clear ones. So these are optional. I'll put it. Oh, these have swirls on them. Is that going to warp the look? Oh, well, whatever. If it does, it does. But I got these clear plastic cups. It's all I could find. Dang it. Oh, God. So we're going to make, I don't know how many we're making. I'm going to keep them out either way. I don't know how much this recipe makes. I haven't made it yet. This is what's glorious about the Spooky Kitchen is we just kind of wing it. We're just, I'm honestly just taking a basic dirt recipe and making it my own and then putting these different cookies in there, and then we're gonna change the colors and we're gonna add some flair to it. But really and I'm gonna add, I think with the sandy one, I'm gonna add some bananas in my pudding. So I didn't get banana pudding. You're more than welcome to get banana pudding and make it like a full-blown banana extravaganza for the same. And you know, I feel like that would make it more tropical even. But I'm gonna be using the same vanilla pudding for both recipes. I didn't want to have to make two separate batches. So I'm just using the vanilla pudding with the bananas, but feel free to get banana pudding too. Okay, so where are we starting? So what I probably need to do is I need to make this pudding first. I don't know how much. Oh wait, this is just 5-minute pudding. Okay, how much do I need? 3 cups of cold milk. We're gonna put it in this spooky spiderweb bowl. I'm making a big daddy box of pudding because I'm splitting this between two different recipes. So I'm making the big daddy pudding. I want to make sure I have more than enough pudding. Move over, sir. Gotta find my whisk. I need to deep clean this kitchen. That's next, everybody. It's next. Probably should have done that before this so I could actually find stuff, but you know me, everybody. You know me. Okay. Let's get this in. Oh, wait. I need my other camera set up. What was I thinking? Hold on. I gotta get my detailed camera. It's freaking freezing out today, everybody. It was like 90 degrees yesterday, and today it is 40 something, 47, frozen, which I love the cold, but and it's really windy out, so it's even colder. It just feels like, I don't know. I'm just cold. I don't know. It just, you know, when it's like 900 degrees and then it drops the next day, it just feels colder. But also there's a brisk wind. I think that makes all the difference. 47 when it's sunny and no wind feels so different than 47 with a brisk, cold as balls, like colder than a witch's titty wind. It just feels different. Gotta get my apron on. Did I say robe earlier? Because it's an apron. I wish I was putting my robe on, everybody, but I'd probably get Jello all over it, or pudding or whatever. Okay, anyways, and the sweater does not fit. The sweater and apron combo, it doesn't work. Okay, oh wait, I gotta set up this camera. That's what I was doing. Side quest, everybody. Let me just say I'm so excited to be back in the Spooky Kitchen. This is one of my favorite, this and Spooky Book Club I'm wanting to bring back. Let me know if you're wanting to bring back Spooky Book Club, because those were 2 videos that had to take a back burner just due to everything that's been going on the last couple of years, the whole life transition that is 2 under 2, which they're now, like, I feel like I'm finally kind of getting back into a groove and feeling myself again. But yeah, so I'm wanting to bring back some videos, and now that we've kind of got some calm going on, I'm wanting to bring back some things. I'm excited, and I love being here in the Spooky Kitchen. This is one of my favorites. I love just hanging out and being ridiculous with you guys, because it always, somehow, these Spooky Kitchen videos, it's not planned. It's just pure chaos, but in an enjoyable way, I guess. I don't even know. That's a Libra for you right there. All right, so I'm just making this family size vanilla jello box. What I'm making. I'm just following the instructions on the box. Nothing fancy to it. Just dumping it in my spooky bowl. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right, 3 cups of cold milk going in. And then we're gonna whisk this to death. Okay, let's whisk, 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 whisk. Whisk it for 2 minutes, it said, I think. 2 minutes? All right, as we're whisking this, figured I'd mention, okay, if you are vegan and you're wanting to do a version of this, I Googled just to make sure. I saw a bunch of vegan vanilla pudding recipes on just by Googling it. I don't know which ones are the best, but if you read the reviews, sometimes that's what I always do. I just read reviews and see which one's the best. And, but yeah, so just make a vegan pudding, and then if you're sugar-free, they have 0 sugar puddings. I saw those while I was shopping for this. So you can always get the 0 sugar pudding if you don't eat sugar, and then yeah, make a vegan version. I wish they had a vegan boxed version. I didn't see one. I saw a chocolate pudding one with oat milk, but like in the pre-made little cups, but I didn't see a vanilla one. So if you're wanting to make vanilla pudding, then I saw a bunch of recipes. Anyway, so that's my spiel on that, everybody. All right, so we're still here whisking our entire arms off. No pun intended, Mr. Skeleton, sir. Didn't mean to offend. And if you're wondering where good old Mr. Skeleton's arms are, they were left, I can't remember what year it was, but I'm pretty sure they were left in 2020, like the rest of our souls. They're in, okay, both arms fell off while we were out Halloween hunting. It was on camera. One time, I know I just got my nails done, and I was digging them out of the back seat, and I buckled them in, and his arm just snapped off. And I can't remember when the other one fell off, but poor Mr. Skeleton can't catch a break. And I don't want to replace, okay, first of all, I don't know if I have his arms, but I don't know if I want to replace him. I have the stuff to fix them with, but I don't know if I want to fix them because I feel like Mr. Skeleton has become Mr. Skeleton because of the, you know, this is part of his personality, you guys. This is who he is. And then another part of me, I definitely can't replace him. I feel like I will have Mr. Skeleton until he's a literal collarbone dangling from the ceiling, like, or whatever I gotta do. Tape it to the seat. Mr. Skeleton, you're staying with us forever. You're stuck with us, sir. But I can't replace him. I feel like that's so rude. Just because he doesn't have arms? I don't know. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. Okay, let me taste this. No pudding. Oh, I don't need to keep whisking. It says it'll set in 5 minutes. Okay. So now, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, it says pudding will not set if made with soy milk, unfortunately. So you gotta make your own pudding. I think it said something about arrowroot powder or cornstarch or something. I don't know. There's a whole recipe. It's all a bunch of recipes. Okay. Next, I think I need to grind, do whatever with these. I've never made a dirt dessert. I know it seems silly. It's such a simple dessert, which is why I wanted to do this one. It's so simple, and I feel like it's so easy to add your own spooky flair. And that's why I wanted to do it. But, okay, I think I'm going to start with the golden. All right, so I'm going to start with the blonde cookies. I'm going to grind these up. I'm only going to use half. Should I only use half? I don't know if I want to crush up all these because I'm not making a full... I don't know. I think I'm just making a couple cups. I don't know. I haven't tried this out. Maybe I should have tried it out, but guess what, everybody? We're just winging it, per usual. Right, Mr. Skeleton? So maybe I'll do just 2 of the rows instead of all 3. Because I like to have some cookies to snack on later, you know? Uh-oh. But I also want to make sure I have enough to put in the dessert. I think that's enough. We can always chop more up. So I'm going to use my food processor to get this going. Oh no. Did I do this wrong? No. Did I do it wrong? I never know this dang thing. And then I gotta remove these because then the dang blade goes in there, move around. I hate I always feel like my fingers are gonna get chopped off. Okay. Okay, here we go, everybody. Whoa! It was already on. And there we go. Would not be a spooky kitchen video without a little jump scare. Good old Mr. Skeleton was not the one this time. Last time when he kept falling off the countertop, that's when the jump scares were happening. Now it's this food processor of doom, so make sure it's turned off before you put the thing on. But I didn't learn that lesson, so here we go. We survived. I'm gonna get a bowl and put this just in a separate little bowl. And remove the blade of doom. Put that over there. Oh, this smells so good. I love the smell of the golden. Oh, these things always remind me of my grandma. Because my grandma who lived in Iowa, we go up there and after a long road trip, we would walk in the door. My grandma would have a full, it wasn't the Oreos, it was whatever other brand where they have the blonde and then they have the Oreo looking things. I don't know what brand she got. I think it was from Hy-Vee because it's Iowa and if you know, you know. But it'd always be super late at night. We'd run straight into the house and go straight to the cookie jar and grab as many cookies as possible. So that smell reminds me, smells just like that. Just like my grandma's cookie jar. It was so sweet. R.I.P. Grandma. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna do our classic, a good old fashioned dirt is what we're doing now with the Oreos. Just the classic Oreos. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I kind of wanted to do a, what did I want to do? I don't even know at this point what I'm talking about. I wanted to do, I think, alternating purple and green, like a Beetlejuice vibe kind of. But then we're gonna put, okay, I got a little special something that I'm excited about. Okay, we might have to put all these in here. I wanna make sure I'm able to make enough for me and I don't know if the boys, Lachlan's still a little young to have as much sugar, but maybe I'll give him a little bite, you know. Okay, but, okay, let's see. Are we off? We're off. Okay, here we go. No, that's a good dirt. That looks like some good dirt, everybody. I'm gonna put this in a separate bowl as well and set it aside. We're doing it, everybody, we're doing it. Oh, that's a lot of dirt. Okay, well, whatever. Now we're back to this guy, this pudding, which is thickened up nicely. So then we're gonna go in and we're gonna manhandle this dang, oh Lord, plastic off, and we're gonna put in some of this whipped topping or Cool Whip or whatever in there. Where's my spooky spatulas? So we're gonna go in and add, I think I add all this. All right, I'm hoping this is thawed. If not, then I don't even know what we'll do at that point. Is it thawed? Kind of. I don't know. Just putting all this whipped topping in. Can you see what I'm doing? Am I close enough? Oh Lord, who knows where I was. It's off into outer space, everybody. All right, now we're just gonna mix this in. Like so. Oh my gosh, this is making so much. Well, that's all right. We'll have some leftovers. No big deal. And then I'm gonna split this up into 2 bowls because we're gonna, or maybe more. I don't know what colors we're gonna do. Should we mix up the colors? So I don't know what I wanna do here. I need to separate this into, why are there chunks in here? Come on, chunks, get out of there. I need to separate this into bowls because I'm going to, I don't know what colors I'm gonna do. For the spooky one, I'm gonna do purple and green, I think. And then for the other one, I don't know, I've got these neon colors that I got. I don't know, I have these neon colors that I've got pink, purple, orange, and green. Part of me wants to do the orange and green, but then I feel like the purple and green is gonna give more of a Beetlejuice vibe. And then I thought if I use less, then I can make it more pastel looking. Okay, I have a million bowls. What we're gonna do, I gotta set this, oh wait, no, I'm not gonna set it aside. I'm gonna set this aside, this cookie stuff. All right, so naturally, we're just gonna go with the Halloween colors. I'm gonna leave out the pink and do orange, green, and purple, and then we could just, you guys, we're just gonna wing it. Let's pour some of this in each one. Then we'll put the color in there. So now we're just going, oh, I didn't mix this good enough. Whoops, sorry, my bad, my bad, my bad. Oh shoot, which one are we putting banana in? That is the question. I'll put the banana in after. Just cannot forget, Jade. Do not forget the banana. All right, let's just do a couple, I don't know, how much do I put in here? Let's try it out. I can always add more. It's taking it away that you can't do. Okay, I feel like the green's gonna be powerful. Do we want the green to be powerful? That is the question. Get in there. Man, look how weak that is. Am I filming? Oh my gosh, it scared me for a second, y'all. I mean, I don't want like leprechaun green, but I think this is neon. These are all supposed to be neon colors. You know, I didn't even think about the fact that that sound might be annoying people. Do I need to be using a spatula? Come on, green. Okay, this will probably be, oh, you hear that? The sound of nothing. We're looking for Beetlejuice on a spring day, everybody. And then I kind of thought about putting these in piping bags or like a Ziploc baggie, just so it will, and I can cut the corner off, so I can get them looking a little bit fancier maybe. Now this is gonna be purple. Come on, purple. This is a nice pastel purple. This is pretty. It's gonna look so cute with that neon green. I don't know what it is about lavender, but it has a chokehold on me lately. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm loving lavender. Is that weird? Who am I? I don't know, but I feel like purple and green and red too. I feel like it has a space in the goth or alt world. I feel like purple and reds are included quite a bit. And, you know, even your acid green colors. Yeah, I'm down. Now, let's do some more orange in here because this is pitiful. And I need a different spoon so I don't make you guys crawl out of your skin. I am sorry about that, y'all. Got my spooky spatula. Oh man, you guys, I know I say this every time, but I'm really missing Joanne. Our ghoul Joanne had the best spooky spatulas during Halloween season. Pretty much all of these are from Joanne, I'm pretty sure. The spiderweb one might be Home Goods, but Joanne had the best spatulas and bakeware stuff. All right, how are we looking? I feel like this looks good. All right, so I'm gonna put each color in a piping bag. I have some piping bags. You don't have to use a piping bag, I just have them here. You can use a Ziploc baggie and just fill it up and then cut the corner off and fill up these cups. Or you don't have to do it that way at all, and you just take a spoon and scoop the color in. My only thing is I cannot be trusted to do it that way. I know it will look like a total disaster. So if I want it to look anywhere close to somewhat good at all, I know I'm gonna have to use a piping bag, and even then, it'll probably be sloppy as hell. That's just the story of my life. But if you don't care about perfection and you just want a good old-fashioned dirt dessert, and I'm putting these in these little cups, or if you want to put it in a big casserole dish, whatever you want to do. You could do some tie-dye swirls. And what I'm doing is I'm taking my piping bag and putting it in a glass and then folding it over so I can get this in there. Here. Let's see if I can get a visual. So I'm just gonna scoop this in to the piping bag and fill her up. All right, we're gonna do purple and green on this. All right, now we're going in with the orange. Wait, no, green. Sorry, we're doing green. My bad. Because we're gonna do banana, I think, with the orange. Okay. Here's the green. Cannot forget to put the bananas, Jade. Bananas and pajamas. Think what I'm gonna do. Let's get I'll get a couple of cups out. We'll start with one. All right, so I'm gonna scoop some dirt in. Is that enough dirt? Can you see it? Do I have dirt in there? Maybe a little more dirt. Is that too much dirt? A little bit amount of dirt at the bottom. So a little bit, is that too much dirt at the bottom? No, I think it's good. So maybe a couple of tablespoons of dirt. Then I'm gonna go in with my green. I'm gonna cut this end off with scissors so it's open. And I'm not putting a piping tip or anything fancy. Let me zoom you in. I'm nervous, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna start on the outside. and work my way in. Okay, now more dirt. It's like surgery or something. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, I'll just push it around, but I don't want to dig too much into the dessert or the pudding or whatever the heck it is. And you want to leave enough room at the top for more dirt. I definitely did not need that much dirt. That was a little overboard with the dirt. It's okay, I'll be putting dirt on everything from here on out. Okay, or I can just make a big dirt dessert. I have enough to make another one. Okay, so here's the purple. Let's do some purple. It's not the most perfect looking dirt dessert, but I gotta let it go. We can just fill the rest up with, I don't know what dirt. I guess you can make your own dirt to pudding ratio, whatever you like. And we didn't do super thin layers. I guess you can do as many layers as you want. That's what it looks like. I feel like it's okay. Okay, yeah, we're doing it, Okay, now I wanna fill the rest up with dirt. But I gotta leave a little bit of space at the top because we got a little surprise coming. But first, before we do the surprise, I'm gonna put this dirt on. And you know, you could do a little graveyard scene in here. Let's set this aside for now because we're gonna do, first of all, I wanna see if I need to make another one of these. Maybe should I do thinner ones for this? Like thinner, maybe we'll do a couple different layers. Oh no, plastic just fell in the dirt. Just do like thinner layers on this one. Okay, there's that. The purple, oh yeah, this one's gonna look really cool because I feel like this one's gonna have more of that stripey look. And then more dirt. I think this might be how you're supposed to do it, but you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that sand art. Do you guys remember sand art? You know, where you fill the bottles with certain sand and then you get this like cool little art. Sand art. If you remember sand art, you gotta have room for the surprise on top. On the top, well, we gotta make this one look like dirt. The top layer does not get flattened, it gets fluffed. Okay, this one's cool. This one we got 3 layers in there, so it looks like that. Looks like that, that's pretty cool. Okay, now we're gonna cut up some bananas. How do we wanna cut it up? Maybe just in little pieces. So we have like little chunks in there. And you know what else would be really good in this? Even pineapple, but I don't know if the pineapple juice would kind of mess with the consistency, so maybe don't do the pineapple, but you know, it'd be really good instead of the, what do you call it? The sand would be crumbled up carrot cake, almost like a trifle, crumbled up carrot cake with these pudding things with the banana. Oh my gosh, it'd be so good. Anyway, we're not doing that today. Okay, now I gotta do this orange. Shoot, I kind of want to divide this up because I don't need, oh, here comes another bowl, everybody. We got 300 bowls out, but I don't need all this. I just need enough to put some banana in. Okay, I'm putting the banana in. And I'm gonna fold it up. Or is that a good amount of banana? I don't know how. Okay, so for this one, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit it in a piping bag because I don't know if the banana will squeeze out of there. So we might end up just pouring this one or dumping it or whatever. I want banana flavor, but not overload. That's not a whole lot of banana. Just gonna fold the banana in. Here we go. And if you're like, cool, where are the worms? The worms are coming, everybody. The worms are coming. I'm not gonna put the worms in the dessert. I'm gonna put them on top. Just in case it's not good because I chose something. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. I chose something a little bit different. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna do the sand in there. Hopefully we're getting a good visual. All right, I'm gonna put some sand at the bottom. This one's gonna be more spring looking. I think, oh, that's maybe too much. I don't know what we wanna do. Now, I'm gonna, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a disaster. I'm gonna try to spoon this in there. Ooh, this one's not gonna be as fancy looking, I have a feeling. You just gotta be careful, you gotta be careful. Jade, you gotta focus. Ghoul, focus. Keep your eye on the prize. key is not to touch the sides randomly with the spatula, I think. Okay, making sure I get banana in there too. Oh wait, we gotta do this one too. Should we do the reverse? Let's do orange on the bottom on this one. I love a good banana pudding. Here's the sand. Just dump it in there, smooth it out, more sand. This one could be a more tropical vibe. Put Flemmy the Flamingo on there, if you know, you know. Okay, this one's gonna have green. Once again, we gotta leave enough room at the top. And I don't know how far in advance you can make these. I don't know if you can leave them in the fridge overnight. I don't know how that works. But it's so quick to make that I feel like you can make a day of too if you have time. Okay. Let's sprinkle this on top. Am I recording? Please tell me I'm recording. Oh Lord. I don't know why I've had this random anxiety lately that I'm not recording. Well, probably because I did that the other day when we were decorating for Easter. Didn't record an entire section. Okay, here's our sand. It looks like sand. Okay. Set on the side. This guy's getting orange. There you go. We did it. Do we leave enough room? That's the question. Wait, this one's a little full. So the whole thing that inspired this dessert, I really wanted to make vampire Peeps with little fangs, like draw little fangs. Where did I put my pens, my little food safe pens? I really wanted to draw fangs on Peeps. I don't know what it was. There's something about I was like, I have to draw fangs on Peeps. There's something about it. So I didn't know if I wanted to do Peep cookies or something like that. But then I was like, I saw this dessert. It looked like that it had the dirt dessert and it had a little peep on top and some fake grass and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, and little eggs. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do my vampire Peeps on a dirt dessert. That's what I want to do. So this was inspired by something. It was like on Pinterest or something. I don't even know. And I was like, yes, that's what I want to do. I want to do my vampire Peeps on a Beetlejuice looking dirt dessert, but I didn't find green or purple Peeps. I only saw yellow. So yellow, it's fine. Yellow pops more, so I feel like it's gonna, maybe the fangs will stand out more. Well, that's all I could find. But that's okay, because I think we're gonna tie it in with some sprinkles. And so instead of putting my dirt and worms, like I didn't put any worms in there, because I wanted to use these. I found these trolleys. If you know, I love a sour candy, anything. But there are these trolleys, garden dwellers, and they have little snails and slugs and bugs, little beetles and a bee. But I didn't know how they would taste in the dessert because these aren't exactly gummy worms, they're sour. So I don't know how sour is gonna taste with cookies. So I chickened out and I'm like, I'm gonna put these on top. That way I can eat them separate. I can also try them with the dessert, see if it's any good. And if it's not, just take them out. No big deal. You're not stuck with them in the middle of the whole dessert and you get stuck with something sour, you know? Although that could be a good spooky surprise. Something sour in there. So I thought we would decorate the tops of our dirt with a little vampire Peep, some little insects, and I have these sprinkles that I got from Walmart, y'all. And they have little monarch butterflies and little sprinkles and stuff. So I thought we could put the sprinkles on top, then put a Peep, and then put some insects. I don't know, it's gonna be a whole party. The one on Pinterest was real fancy looking. It had like a Peep, some fake grass, and little eggs. We're going for something. It's probably not gonna look that fancy. It's probably gonna look like a whole disaster, but you know what? I don't even care. I'm excited about it because I wanna make this a little bit spookier. It's still gonna look like spring, but it's gonna have a little spooky, just a little spooky something to it. I got all excited about it. Okay, first we need to draw the fangs. I don't know how I wanna go about this. I only have 4 Peeps to work with. First idea was just do a straight face fang guy. Then, or do I want him to be smiley face? Or just little fangs, just sticking out of, like, do I connect to the nose? Okay, we're gonna have to play around with it. We only have 4 Peeps. I have not used these markers yet, so we're gonna go with, I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Okay, here, I need to clean up my workspace. Hold on a minute. All right, should I start with this Peep that's kind of messed up? He's God, oh God. I have to pull these apart. Okay, let me get a knife. Dang it. Okay, hold on a minute, peeps. This guy's the cutest over here. He is so cute. His little expression is so cute. Okay, so I don't know if I want to do a little, like, connect the nose with the mouth and do fangs. I guess we can do various facial expressions, right? Do I want to connect it like a little bunny? You know what I'm talking about? With fangs? Like, and it's brown, so I'm using a brown. I don't even know if this marker's gonna work. Is it not gonna work? Don't tell me this. Oh man, it's not gonna work. In my mind, I thought it was so cute. Now it looks like he has a mustache. Dang it. Okay. Let me play around with something else. Does this one work? Is there one that works better? This one's black. No. Dang it. Let me eat this. Okay. I'm gonna improvise. What do we do? Maybe. Do I have any melted chocolate? Alright, so I'm currently spiraling and I heated up some chocolate chips with the tiniest little bit of milk in them. And we're gonna see if this works. I have this little pick thing. You can use a toothpick, maybe. I'm gonna see if I can't just do a little. We're just gonna do a straight across mouth like that. We're spiraling, we're spiraling, we're spiraling. Now, little thing. Dang it! You know what, guys? Don't judge me, okay? We tried. He just looks like he has a dirty mouth. Oh, well, we tried, everybody. Okay, maybe we don't do it looks more like a bow tie. Okay, maybe we don't do the mouth and just do the fangs. It's stuck to me. Okay, we've got another option. We only got 4 of these. I should have bought the big pack. I knew it. Oh, well, and I already ate one. Dang it, I shouldn't have ate them. I should have practiced on that one. Okay, maybe we just do go slow, Jade. Just take your time. Just take your time. There. One thing down. There's a grinding noise outside. We're not gonna let it get to us. Not gonna let it get to us. I feel like these fangs are a little big. They could have just been smaller. But of course. Oh wait, that's kind of cute. But they don't really look like fangs because there's no mouth attached. Do we just need like a small little mouth? Just like a little. Am I going to ruin it? Disconnect. Dang, why is it so dang thick? Okay, but that's kind of cute. Looks more like a bow tie, but we did it. We did it. We're going to use this one. Should we do like a little brow, like a little furrowed? He's gonna be a little evil. Like, should we do like a little, no, he can be like a happy vampire. All right, so now we can finally start working on our dirt dessert, everybody. Okay, here's our dirt. I wanna add some sprinkles. Let me put them in my hand first because we're not gonna mess this up. We're gonna do some sprinkles on top. And some of the little circles look like little eggs. It's kind of cute. And then there's some little butterflies in there. Look at these. These are so cute. You're gonna sprinkle some more in there. Okay. Now let's put our peep in there. I think. Do we want to put our peep in there? Wait, let me zoom out. Oh God, my peep is stuck on my finger. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, then I can add a little more sprinkles, I think. And we want to put our bugs in there. I think. So cute. We can do, where are our bugs? We got our bugs. Actually, what's this one? Lemon? I wish they had a banana flavor. All right. So I think we're gonna do, where's the slug? Oh, here he is. So put a little slug in there on the dirt. What else? Maybe the little snail, yeah. I'll put the snail in there. Can't really tell it's a snail. But that's so cute. I love this. All right, so now we're gonna do our little sand spring dessert. Same thing, we're gonna put some sprinkles on top. Make it extra springy. And put our little peep guy on there. Boop. That's so cute. Then we're gonna put bugs on him. We don't have to put bugs on him, but I do want to put a couple of butterflies. That's so cute. What a cute little spring dessert. Spring, guys. All right, I'm gonna clean up. Then we're gonna do a taste test. That's what we're doing. All right, just finished cleaning up. Some stuff's drying over there, so ignore that over there. But here's the final look at the little peep cups or little spring dirt / sand desserts. We've got our spooky classic dirt dessert with our vampire bunny on the top. And then we've got our sand spring looking, our spring break looking dessert over here. And I kind of wish I would have done the purple instead of the orange because the sand and the orange kind of blend in. I wish I would have done the purple. But either way, in person, you can see it's orange, like it's separated from the sand. But I wish I would have done pink or purple or something else on this one. So I should have probably gone with the pink instead of the orange. But you know I had to go with the orange. Every time I see orange, I have to go with it. So anyway, I think they turned out super cute. I'm really happy about our little dirt desserts that we did, our sand desserts or whatever. They're super springy and a little spooky. This one's a little spooky. I love the little fangs, and I'm glad that we figured out how to get fangs on there. Anyways, we're gonna taste these. I also wanted to mention, if you didn't want to do cups, you can easily do, if you don't have little cups, you can do a casserole dish. I think that's how I'm used to eating the dirt dessert. It's like a big casserole dish filled with dirt, like, you know, the layers and the dirt and then the pudding mixture or whatever. And then you just layer them up. And then you could do Peeps. You could do like a mixture of the little chicks and the bunnies. You could do tombstones. You can mix it up for any holiday. I feel like you can make dirt dessert for any holiday. You can use some of your Halloween sprinkles and put some Halloween sprinkles in there. Play around with different colors of the different layers. There's so much you can do. I love a good dirt dessert. I feel like it's for any and all seasons, but I just wanted to make, honestly, I just wanted to do my vampire bunny. Anyways, that's besides the point. I'm gonna taste these. I have these ones over here without the sprinkles, but I wanna taste this with the sour gummy, because if it tastes good, then I would say put them in as a little surprise in your little dirt dessert. But if it's gross, then I don't know, say not to, but I'll try it so you don't have to. First of all, I'm gonna try the dirt dessert just in general. I haven't had a dirt dessert in so long. I'm so excited. It's so good. It's so good. Wait, I gotta try it with I'm gonna try it with a slug. Come here, slug. Honestly, it's not that bad with the slug in there. Even though it's sour, I thought it'd be a lot more abrasive, but it's not. It's actually pretty good. It's not that much different, just a little more citrusy because I just got the lime. But it's actually pretty good. I should have put these inside of the cup. So if you want a little spooky surprise, put the little insects. I tried to find spiders. Apparently they don't apparently they don't sell the spiders this time of year. So I found the little garden insects. And so I think if you hid those in there, it'd be such a cute little surprise, because it's not bad at all in there. All right, let's try the banana sand spring cup. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Whoa. This one is so up my alley. If you like banana, I'd say don't do the banana pudding. Do the vanilla pudding with the banana and kind of stir it around real good in there so you get a banana flavor. Because the natural banana with the vanilla, to me, the banana pudding with the banana would be banana overload. You still get a lot of that flavor. Mmm. It's so good. It's so good. Yum. I'm gonna sit here and eat this whole thing. This is so good. Mmm. Wait, I forgot to mention, if you're sugar-free, I mentioned the sugar-free pudding and the sugar-free whipped cream, but I did not mention the cookies on top. So you can either look for some sugar-free cookies, or what you can do is do the sugar-free pudding and the sugar-free whipped cream. Or if you can have a little bit, but you're supposed to limit it, then I would say just put like a little bit of that crumble, like a little bit of dirt on top. So you don't have to layer it and just have layer on layer on layer of cookie dirt. You can just have a little bit on top so you get that texture, you get the flavor, but it's not overload of sugar. You know what I mean? You just get that little bit. But if you have any, then just leave it out. But yeah, we made our dirt desserts. I'm gonna sit here and eat this whole banana one. I thought I was excited about this one. This banana with the golden Oreos, so freaking good. It is so good. Anyways, we made our cute little spring desserts. We are officially done here in the Spooky Kitchen. I had so much fun with you guys today in the Spooky Kitchen. I am so glad you're back. Mr. Skeleton, are you glad we're back? They're glad. I know you were. Look at that smile on his face over there. But I'm so glad we're back in the Spooky Kitchen. I have more Spooky Kitchen videos to come. I have a little bit of an idea with the Spooky Kitchen that I wanna do, like a little series, like a little side quest of Spooky Kitchen that I thought would be kind of fun. So we might be doing that. But we're definitely be in the Spooky Kitchen either way. So yeah, let me know if you wanna see more Spooky Kitchen videos. Also, let me know if you wanna see the comeback of Spooky Book Club. I feel like I'm ready. I'm finally to that point where before bed, I can read a little bit before completely passing out. So I think we might be bringing back Spooky Book Club. If you have any recommendations, anything you want to read, anything that's on your list, or if you just are like, cool, I want it to come back, let's do it. I thought about doing that and then maybe doing a live when we do our review and we can hang out and talk about the book. So that's kind of, and I just want to do some more lives in general. Let me know if you want to see that as well. Anyways, I'm just so excited. I don't know if it's because we're getting closer to Halloween hunting season, or like I can feel it in the air, you know what I mean? Like the energy just starts building. Like from here on out, I just get more and more excited about it. Like I can just feel it. It's happening. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Say hey, ghoul, hey down in the comments because you know I love talking to you. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope you're having an amazing spring. Hope you're ready for halfway to Halloween and all the things to come. I'm so excited. Like I said, can anyone else feel it in the air? Does anyone else start feeling it? I feel like, okay, over on the Facebook group, Spooky Family Karen Ghoul said something about this. She was like, I'm starting to see, like, I walk into Home Goods and I see something orange and I'm like, is that a pumpkin? And it's like a basketball or something, you know? And I'm like, yes, that's how I'm feeling too. I'm feeling it in the air. There's something about it. I know, some of you might be like, Ghoul, it's March. What are you talking about? But Halloween's been coming out. I don't know, when did Cracker Barrel put it out last year? May? End of May? Early June? Or was it middle of May? I don't remember. I gotta go back. Last couple years have been a blur. I need to put together my shopping guide because I have no idea how early things, I mean, Spooky Town already announced their stuff. Did you guys see those leaks from Home Depot, the animatronics? If you didn't see those, they're over on the Facebook group. Some people posted them. But yeah, I feel like things are happening earlier and earlier. So yeah, anyways, now I'm just jabbing my jaws. But thank you so much for hanging out here. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time.